Hello, 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 hello. Let me know if you can hear me, guys. Hello, hello. Yes, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is, still. Sir Jim Ratcliffe can still, can still do this. I mean, quotes coming out from Sir Jim Ratcliffe, on a podcast talking about, Ruben Amorim, and he was asked, if he would sack Ruben Amorim if these results keep on going like this. And this is what Ruben Amorim said. Um, this is what Sir Jim said. Amorim has not had the best of seasons. Ruben needs to demonstrate he is the great coach over 3 years. That's where I will be. You can't run a club like United on a knee-jerk reaction to the press who goes off on one every week. That's what he said. That's what he said to the podcast. Um, Before we say anything, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Again, we are talking about the Sir Jim Ratcliffe thing. How are we seeing this? How are we, as United fans, seeing this reaction? Let me know down in the comments what you think. I will give my honest opinion on what is going on and what I think on Ruben Amorim. So let me share this real quick so that we can talk about it, and and just see what it is. So stay tuned, people. If you're watching this, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me share this. Let me share this for a second. Let me share this for a sec. Um, Let me share this for a second. Just give me a moment. This is really, really, really bad. This is bad. But I will give my reaction to this, and let's see where this is. Like, let's see what you know. Let me see what Sir Jim is talking about, and what are my thoughts. I will give my opinions, very soon. Let me first of all share this, please. If you're watching this, like, share, and subscribe. That's how we're gonna get more people on this channel. That's how we're gonna talk. You know, um, Sir Jim Ratcliffe and what he has done, what he said, and what they have done so far. That's why I'm doing this live video so that um we can talk about it. Uh, Let me share this video real quick. This is really bad. This is really bad. We are sinking, and we have Sir Jim Ratcliffe coming up with crazy quotes right now. But anyways, we will see. We will see. We will talk about this and see where we stand with this. Again, people, if you're watching this, join us, join us, join us, join us, please. Okay. I think I am set. Can give my real opinions to what Ruben Amorim is talking about. Um, People, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm calling this an emergency, but let me first of all do this real quick. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Okay. Now let's break down what Sir Jim Ratcliffe said, on the podcast. This is Fabrizio Romano, posted it and other outlets as well. Let's break it down. Ruben Amorim has not had the best of seasons. Ruben needs to demonstrate he is a great coach over 3 years. Where that's where I will be. Now let's break that down. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, before I get into anything, I will just break down what he said first, and then I get to my opinions and what I think, right? Okay, that bit there where he said where he says um Amarim has had a bad season, has not had the best of seasons. Ruben needs to demonstrate he is a great coach over 3 years. His contract is 2 years, not 3 years. His contract is 2 years, right? I guess the plus one they're adding there is for no reason, to be honest, but I don't see it. So I'm just saying it straight. I'm calling this cap. But according to Sir Jim, he says, you know, he needs to demonstrate he's a great coach over 3 years. Now, I don't think Ruben Amorim will get to January with the form and the way we are playing football. Winning against Sunderland does not give you the right or does not give you the leeway of saying, hey, guess what? We are going to we are going to win more games because we won one game. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, what he fails to understand is this is not a knee-jerk reaction. This has been coming from last season. This manager has been took us to relegation form, relegation positions, and you are there still backing him, saying, "Oh, I'm gonna give him time." I call that cap. Now, this is where my opinions is coming out. I will break this down, but I'm calling it as it is. This is cap. United fans, if you're listening to this, Sir Jim is bluffing. Sir Jim is just saying anything just to get the media attention and get Manchester United fans talking, media and everything. We were quiet this international break. We won the game for once and we were quiet. This was supposed to be all about Liverpool and how shit they have been. But Sir Jim coming out with the quotes, we have to talk about it, right? I'm calling this cap because if Ruben Amorim keep on failing, he will sack him. So how much of this do you believe? Because I see already some fans already going at Sir Jim saying, I told you. The ones that are saying, oh, they don't believe in INEOS, right? The ones that always curse them out and say, oh, they have not done anything for the club. No, they are now coming out saying, I told you. No, like that's pathetic, you know. Like that's just you want to believe that's he believes he will keep Ruben Amorim for 3 years, right? That would never happen. I've never seen a business run like that, and I don't think this will run if Ruben Amorim keeps on failing. Guys, we are winning one game per month. I repeat, in in 3 weeks, 1, 2, 3, getting to 4 weeks, Ruben Amorim win one game per month, which means he is not only failing in all angles, he is failing even in his own tactics. So we are guaranteed as United fans being lowered down Our expectations are so low on the it's on the mud, not even on the floor, on the mud. Lower down at expectations, where we are now seeing 1 win per month. How many games are being played per month? So you guys mean to tell me Sir Jim is saying, hey, I'm going to keep him over 3 years regardless of what happens? I call that cap. I am calling that cap. He is capping at the highest level. This is the same. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is the same guy. Listen to me, guys. Please listen to me. I will get to you, Premier League. Listen. This is the same guy that came out and said Manchester United are, you know, don't have money. Don't have money this summer. We're not gonna get players. We are low on cash. We are broke. This is the same man that came out on Gary Neville's interview and said Manchester United are gonna be broke. When behind, sacked a lot of people. A lot of people. I think Manchester United were averaging over getting to 1,000 employees. He sacked a lot of people, cut down, trimmed down a lot of things, build. In fact, when you talk about Manchester United outside of the pitch, they have done well. INEOS have done well, right? And they have, built new facilities. There's a barbing shop there, employed new people back, right? That's what most people have not talked about. They have employed new people back after sacking them. And they have done good businesses off the pitch. We have sponsorships from Snapdragons. We have was it Coca-Cola? They have a business deal with Coca-Cola and another company too as well, right? When you talk of Manchester United outside of the football pitch, they have been doing very well. Now, talking about breaking down what Sir Jim Ratcliffe just said there, he is the guy that came out and lied. Well, not lied, but because he wanted to say, he wanted to get players for cheap. That's why he did all of that, saying Man United are going to be broke. But last month, it came out Man United made a lot of profit. Man United made a lot of profit. A lot of profit. Plus the sponsorship we have had, right? And everybody believed Man United were going to be broke. How? It's not even possible. It's not possible. Guess what? Last month he came out. Was it last month? I keep forgetting. I don't know if it's last month or last 2 months, where he clearly showed Man United were not back. Man United are not going to be bankrupt. Man United are not going to be broke. Man United instead made a lot of profits, thanks to them actually, because they did trim a lot of things and bought players for cheap. Well, cheap, relatively, right? So saying he will not sack, saying Ruben Amorim needs to demonstrate. The thing with English is you need to understand what is going on and don't just take up headlines just for anything, right? Ruben Amorim, this is what he said. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, sorry. Ruben Amorim needs to demonstrate he is a great coach over 3 years. That does not mean Ruben Amorim needs to keep on failing over 3 years. If these results keeps on happening, he will sack him as soon as possible. That is why I'm calling this cap. That's why I'm calling the cap. Okay, Premier League 200 says hello. Doesn't seem like Amorim gets sacked if we get relegated. I don't, bro. Listen, you are a United fan, right? I will say this to you. Listen to me carefully. Ruben Amorim will be sacked if we shift from a position where it's looking like we are now going down. Look at what Eric Ten Hag did. This is what Eric Ten Hag was going through right? He won a game the before the international break where we now played was it Brighton or Brentford, one of them, Brighton, or Everton. I cannot remember, where Dalot purposefully missed a glaring chance. And what happened? Eric Ten Hag was sacked the next day. So make no mistake, Ruben Amorim is not out of it, because fans are losing their minds right now as I'm speaking to you right now, saying, "Oh, Sir Jim Ratcliffe said he will not sack Ruben Amorim, even if this is going on for 3." No, that's not what he said. What he says, I cannot sit here and believe on what he said. I can't. I call it cap, people. You have to read through the bullshit. Again, I've just given you guys so many examples that tells me he is lying. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is lying. I'm not naive. Guys, the only way this will work is if Ruben Amorim actually win games. That's the only way this will work. You're hearing this from me. If you go to any other channel right now, they are losing their minds, saying, "Oh my God, I cannot believe INEOS are doing this. I told you, I told you." No, this is, guys, this has been coming. This has been coming, right? I see no reason why he will actually come out and openly back him if he himself think, hey, because nobody's stupid. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is not stupid. He knows what he's doing, right? So he is trying to see what the players will do moving forward. So regardless what happens, the manager will stay. These players are gonna, you know, he's trying to see where this is. He knows what he's doing. He did not have any, how can I say it? There was no need to like say it. His contract is 2 years. That's where he lied, even on the first place. So guys, bear with me, right? let's go over Ruben Amorim's contract, because this is very, very important. Very, very important. Let me get this right. Let me get this. Let me get this real quick. Mm, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Let me see. They keep this is, let me check this. Ruben Amorim's contracts for Man United. Um okay, guys, this is Ruben Amorim's contract, right? It's 2.5 years with an option of an extra year. That is still so. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is adding the 1 year extra. He's talking about here, right? That's what I mean, right? Sir Jim Ratcliffe is he is smart. He knows precisely what he's talking about. So Ruben Amorim has 2 years plus 1 year extension, which makes it 3 years. So he's not stupid. He knows what he's talking about. And the truth here is, there is no way we will get relegated and he will still keep him just because he said, "Oh, regardless of what happens, I will keep him here for 3 years. He needs to show. No, 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 no. Guys, open your brains and listen and sift out the bullshit, right? That is how you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Um, let me bring up your let me bring up what you're saying, my guy. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Let me do this, right? Okay. Let me read what you're saying. Yes, Premier League 200 says my problem with Amorim is letting up opponents have ball and can't hold a ball for a minute. Boring game. About that, right? Ruben Amorim, the way he plays, yes, is boring, and you wonder why Kobe Menu and Xerxes wants to leave in the general leave January. He is instead benching our ball players. You see what I'm saying? He likes runners, but then he doesn't like ball playing footballers who can play the ball, hold up play, and keep possession, but then they can't run. So, you mean to tell me this man is going to carry us forward to do what? What is our objective this season? Premier League 200 says no, he has 20 years contract. Huh? He said in an interview, 20 years. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, that's what he said, but that's bullshit. Like, it's absolutely bullshit. Absolutely bullshit. Crap. 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 Feel me? Crap. That's what I mean. That's crap right there. Oh my god. This, like, people sift through the bullshit. Sift through the bullshit, you know? Sift through the bullshit. Stop, like, don't let people just say, what they think and don't actually say what it is. Like, you have to sift through the bullshit and know what you're saying. This is absolutely cap. Premier 200, listen to me. Like, believe me right now. Like, this is no joke. As soon as I read that again multiple times to understand what he is saying. He says again here, the statement clearly says, where is this thing, Fabricio? Um, let me read it again so that you can understand what I'm saying here. He says he needs to demonstrate he is a great coach over 3 years. That does not mean if this thing keeps on going like this, he will keep him for 3 years or more, or 2 months. No, he will not do that. That's what people fail to understand. Dan Ashworth, Dan Ashworth is out the door. How did they sack him immediately? Every Ten Hag, they gave him a chance because he won an FA Cup, which is a big deal for Manchester United. And before then, they were looking for other managers. And then they end up saying, oh, you know what? We're going to keep Eric Ten Hag. Unfortunately, they gave him a chance. Eric Ten Hag was trying with the players, but the players gave up already. Dalot missed an open goal clearly to get this man sacked, and he got sacked. That's the following day. The following weekend. So Ruben Amorim cannot keep on failing And the fixtures that we have, the fixtures that we have, even on the first place, does not warrant this man. We tell me in the chat, is Ruben Amorim gonna make gonna how many points do you think he's gonna get from his next 3 to 5 Premier League games coming up? We have Liverpool coming up on the 19th of this month on Sunday. That is Liverpool, Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest are going to get a new manager if Ange is not sacked. And if Ange is sacked or is still there, okay, we can guarantee some points there. That's one game per month. Everton, there is no guarantee there on Everton. There is no guarantee. Everton are 8th in the Premier League. We are 10th. So that's Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, which is winnable, Everton, which is winnable, but there is no guarantee because they are above us in the Premier League, which means they are doing well. There is no guarantee with the way this manager plays. Brighton has always been our bogey team. We never win. Home or away, Brighton has always been difficult. And then we have Tottenham and Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, we know, they are extremely difficult. Crystal Palace are, where are they in the table if not the first place? Crystal Palace are 6th. 6th. And we have Tottenham. we have Brighton, Tottenham, and Crystal Palace. So there is no way you sit there and tell me, oh, listen, this man will survive Liverpool, Tottenham, Crystal Palace. Tottenham they have beaten us 4 times. So in those 5 games I've talked about, I have Nottingham Forest and Everton that I might take points from. Everton might. So if we even stretch it and break the cycle of winning back to back, is those two games, and it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. I will never say, oh, we will lose against Liverpool because it's a derby, anything can happen. We have not lost at Anfield twice. We have drawn the games 2 times. We have gone unbeaten twice already. So that game right there, I don't know where it will go, but I will never count Man United out. For the other games, it's useless. It's useless. So you guys cannot tell me by then we will be 15th, getting to 16th and 17th. If we are not careful with the crop of good players we have, and you guys want to believe this, Sir Jim is saying, oh, he will keep him no matter what, oh, he's not going to take any knee-jerk reaction. Like, come on, man. What are we saying here? Let me read your super chat, your chat. Premier League 200 says, okay, I've already read that one. Says no, he has 20. Okay, I've read that one. Where are you from, mate? By the way, I don't know whether to support failing Amorim, or on the other side tried of changing managers. What is the best, mate? I'm from I'm from Cameroon. I'm I'm a Cameroonian, but I'm in Belgium actually. So I'm a Belgian too. As for the support for Ruben Amorim, listen to me. There is no guarantee this man makes it to January. There is no guarantee. There are two things that will happen here. One is either he keeps on failing and get himself sacked before the new calendar year, or he wins us enough games for us to keep extending, whether he knows. I mean, we need to see something. This one game, winning one game here, losing two games, winning one game, losing two, three games, winning one game, would not help us go anywhere. What is the objective? This man has been heavily backed. So I'm not only saying in my videos, oh, sack him for no reason. No. I am saying this man is over, he is over his head at this point. That's what I mean, guys. Um Premier League Premier League 200 says I have no confidence um going any opponents. Yeah, like listen, I understand what you're saying there. Like, listen, Ruben Amorim, to me, there is no other way. There's no way to hide, because last season he had a lot of excuses, right? Of, oh no, he still needs his players. No, he needs time on the training ground. No, he still need new players. Look at, like, he needs one game per. Now, what can you say? He has new players, a lot of them. Brandon Mbumo, Cunha, uh, uh, um, Sesko, Senna Lemons, great by the way. Dogu, and the other kid we have, right? He has been backed heavily. We have come out of all the other competitions, including the Carabao Cup, which we attempted and failed massively against Grimsby. So he has one game per week. He keeps exiling players that actually can help this manager win games. Players like Kobe Menu, Xerxes, Malasia was to be back. We haven't seen him yet. And who else? A lot of players. Exile them. And guess what? We are here talking about, oh, one game per week. He has no excuse at this point, guys. He has no excuse. Sima, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel, my guy. Welcome back. The season is still salvageable. They should sack him now. That is precisely what I'm saying, people. That is, Sima, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is not just me just reacting or saying some type of things. No. He's salvageable. We are 10th right now. With the crop of good players we have, there is no way you can come out of any of this game and be blaming the players. Like, what? No, like, no way. Bruno Fernandes is having his worst game we have ever seen, ever, for this club. Maybe he does that in one game. You'll be like, okay, maybe that he didn't have a good game for one game. But this is literally every single week. Bruno Fernandes is like literally atrocious. Why? Because the manager places him in a wrong position. You cannot blame Bruno Fernandes for that. You can't. Sima says the way this manager is treating the youngsters like Meno, we will not have any academy players like JJ Gabriel and Shea Lacy. They will go to a better club that treats youngsters better. Listen, that is precisely why we have Arsenal youngsters leaving Arsenal to come to Man United for things like, for last season. Eric Ten Hag brought in Garnacho, gave us the best moments. He brought in Meno. When we won the Carabao Cup, he was holding Menu's hand, saying, listen, that'll be you next season. We saw the photo, we saw the video, we were there. Instead, this manager is coming in and exiling all our academy players. It's not a coincidence all of our players are leaving this club and going to another club and balling. Marcus Rashford right now is looking like the highest goal scorer for Barca this season. It's not even Lamine. Can you imagine that? Rasmus Højlund is scoring goals on all fronts. But he could not even hit a Ballon d'Or here. Well, maybe you can say maybe the Premier League did not suit him. How about this other angle? Maybe the type of managers we have been employing for Man United cannot get players playing. How about that? Because it's always about the players not playing well, or maybe the Premier League is not suited for them. Oh, look at this angle. Why? Wait, my mic is doing phone off, guys. I'm using my phone though. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm using my phone to chat to do this, right? But anyways, listen. What I'm saying is, look at all the players that left Manchester United. They have been playing well, and this man has been failing on all angles. So, sure, there is no way for the youngsters to even come in and play. There's no gateway. There's nothing to suggest they have a chance. So if I'm a parent right now. Not if, I'm a parent, right? I have my child playing for, like I'm propping him up to play for Man United, the team I support, right? Go to the academy and learn some things. At this point where I'm looking at Manchester United right now, there is no guarantee for my child. There is no guarantee for my child. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy. Premier League 200 says, Sima, who would you bring? Listen, guys, I have a suggestion, right? I know everybody keep on saying, oh, this and that, oh, Gareth Southgate and all of that. No, that's not happening. That is not happening. Glasner fits the bill to what we want to do. Glasner has authority. Glasner plays a system where he will get our players playing. Nothing crazy, same system, but just a little bit of a tweak. That's the only manager I'm looking at right now. Xavi to me is a toss-up, right? Maybe Xavi can do something, but it's not a guarantee. But Glasner is a proven Premier League manager where he knows all the corners of teams coming up against each other. That right there, that's a guarantee right there that he can actually coach these players to win games. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. So that's somebody I'm looking at. I'm not throwing any other names rather than these two, Glasner and Xavi. But would Glasner leave his club and come to Man United? That is, we will see. So, Sima says, any manager who can adapt to the strength of the players has and does not need to spend 500 million on players he apparently needs. That's precisely what I'm saying, Sima. Really, it is crazy. He does not need all of that. Because you cannot tell me Crystal Palace have better players than us. It's like they have one player that is really good. Crystal Palace do not have players better than us right now. Are we now out of a sudden going to say Brandon Mbeumo is shit after scoring 20, after having 20 GAs last season? Like, come on, man. Like, this is just... Cunha was looking crazy at Wolves. Now, out of a sudden, he cannot even score. What are we talking about? Bruno Fernandes has always scored goals for us. Right now, he is now missing even penalties. Like,
That is crazy. People, we have to open your eyes and see the bullshit. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is lying again. He is lying again. And a lot of Man United fans will miss that. I can swear to you right now. You go to any other show, Said, United View, United Stand, you have a lot of people coming up and saying, "Oh, we are finished." No, guys, wake up. I will get to the part where Sir Jim Ratcliffe is, bigging up the Glazers. I will get to that part. That is cap as well. This man literally lied that, well, Man United are broke. Man United don't have money. We don't know. We're not going to get players in the summer like that. Out of a sudden, we had money that was frozen somewhere and started buying all type of players. We seem not to have money, but then we went and bought Šeško. And we literally was about to buy everything Ruben Amorim needed, or the fans were looking at, saying, "Hey, we need a midfielder." We attempted to buy Beleba, which we will still buy him, by the way. That's how far we have gone to show that we had money, but this man wanted to make the whole world think Man United are broke, which is a lie. And you guys saw that in 4K. So what makes you think if these results keep on going like this, he will keep Ruben Amorim? That's not possible, guys. It's not possible. Yes, Glasner plays 30% ball possession. Man United can't pack the bus for all time. No, listen. We have a good defense. It's just the way this manager plays, guys. You have Matthias de Ligt, right, as a center-back. None of this Maguire stuff. Matthias de Ligt as a center-back, Lenny Yoro, Dogu, or Martinez, or Malacia, there's still Malacia here, or Luke Shaw. You can pick from either that three right there helps. Or Mazarawi, actually, I'm forgetting about him. So you can actually see we have a good defense. It's just the way this manager is playing and decided in a game against Brentford to play a high line at the back, which is crazy to me. You see what I'm saying? Let me see. Sima says Glasner contract expires this summer and he has not extended it. Yeah, I saw that. That is the only person I'm seeing right now that can take the job. To me. Yeah, true. But who else can we sign? No manager will leave their club for Man United. That's what I'm saying. Right at this point is difficult, right? But again, Man United is a one chance and one chance only, because look at how we signed Ruben Amorim. He was at Sporting saying, "I cannot take this job right now." But Man United is a one-time opportunity. If you take it, you take it. If you don't, we move to another person. Simple as that. Glasner, Premier League 200 says Glasner can win us domestic trophies, not league. We need someone who can win the league. It depends. You never know, guys. You never know. Look at the bar right here. Every single guys, this is another thing. Thank you, Premier League 200. This is what I need to say, right? Every single manager, including Erik ten Hag, has always tried to win a trophy, and some of them have won. Majority of the managers or coach we have brought in have won trophies for this club. Every single one of them. Or attempt to finish second or third in the Premier League. We have never gone down lower than 8th. Ruben Amorim has taken us down to the dumps. And he's not looking like winning any trophies anytime soon. And you guys believe Sir Jim will keep him because he's winning 1 game per month? Come on, man. It's cap. It's cap. I can see through the bullshit. And if you don't believe me, watch. There are two things. Ruben Amorim, either he keeps on winning games to save himself, or he loses games and gets sacked. Simple. Let me see. Sima says, then we will sack Glasner for a better manager. Hey, I don't care how many managers we get. We keep on sacking managers till we get the one that knows what he's doing. We are not asking to win the league this season. No Man United fan in their right mind is looking at the Premier League saying, hey, it's winnable. As it stands, it's possible because we are 6 points of the Premier League, the top 6 points of Arsenal are having 16 points. We are on 10 points. So we are not far from it. We can capitalize on their failures if it's possible. You understand? If Arsenal lose one game or Liverpool lose one game, we capitalize of it. And before you know it, we get the gap very close. Hey, you never know. But the way this manager is playing, all we need to do, it's not that difficult, guys. Listen to me. It's not difficult, right? Right now, if a new manager comes in, right, and say, you know what, we're going to play expansive football, but we keep tight when we don't have the ball. We keep it compact when we don't have the ball. It's going to be difficult for teams to win. And that right there, we have good players up front that can score goals, right? You have Sesko now coming to form. Brian Mbumo is still there, but not okay, but he's still there. Amad Diallo is on form. Cunha is eager to score goals right now. He's right there. And like Mason Mount right now is contributing, right? We have players who can score goals. So imagine we score, let me say, 1 goal or 2 goals and keep ourselves compact. Teams will be we will be very difficult to beat. It's as simple as that. I know. Listen, guys, that's what I'm saying. Same cycle keep going, right? Guys, this is an example, right? Sima and Premier League. Listen to me. Listen to me 1 minute. This is what I would say. It is a clear example. The two of you, for example, you go to your favorite restaurant, right? It's your favorite for a reason. And if every single time you go to that restaurant and the new chef keeps burning your food and they keep bringing it to you and you clearly see that your food is being burned, one, you will actually approach the owner of that restaurant and say, hey, listen, my food is being burned. Your chef is serving burnt food. One, maybe something happened behind there and he doesn't know. They will warn him once, twice. By the 3rd time, he will get sacked. They will look for another one. Same thing happened, they will look for another one. Same thing happened, they will look for another one till they get the right chef that can do the proper way, that can cook the proper meals, fresh meals, and serve to their customers. No manager or set owner of any company will accept such a thing. So if you guys just understand what I'm saying right now, it applies for Man United. Don't be afraid to say, oh, we need to sack this manager because he has not shown you anything to suggest, hey, we are seeing something, we are going somewhere. Again, guys, we are not asking to win the league this season. All we are asking is consistency. Win 4 games, lose 1 game is understandable. Win 3 games in a row, lose 1 game is understandable. But we should not be falling off the earth by this manager in the name of, oh, my system will never change. Even the Pope cannot make me change my system. It's crazy. It's crazy. Teams we are supposed to win against, we lose massively. Okay, Sima says, if we are better, then we will be like Real Madrid. Some managers, after they feel like their time is up. Eh, again, like I just said, we need to keep on sacking managers till we get it. I made the analogy of the restaurant, right? The restaurant, we need to sack managers till we get managers that can get us going. Again, like I said, I've not seen any Manchester United fan saying, "Oh, we should be challenging this season." No, 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 no. We are far from it. We instead just need some wins. We need wins. Right now, every single Manchester United fan is looking at the Premier League table saying, this is not too bad. That does not tell you the whole story. That does not tell you the whole story, because had it been we lost this game against Sunderland, guess what will happen? Sir Jim will not come out and say, "Oh, I will still back him." It's not possible, guys. He will be sacked by now. I am telling you. I am telling you. I do like sacking managers until we get the right one, but I'm a bit concerned we get worse. Guys, yeah, even me too. I am a little bit concerned. But at the same time, guys, I have come out of the fact that, we keep on holding managers, because what happens is, what should we do? Not sack the manager and let this keep on happening? Like Premier League 200, in the beginning of the show, clearly said, this man is literally going to take us to relegation. So, if he is taking us to relegation, will you keep on accepting that just because you don't want to sack another manager? No. It goes back to my restaurant example. Guys, we have to take this as a reality. You will not accept any burned food after you are about to pay money for that restaurant to eat a normal meal that you always come and eat. The old chef was sacked or has gone somewhere. They brought in a new chef, and he's now burning food. Do you think that same chef will keep on cooking? No, he will be sacked, and they'll bring another one till they get the right one. Why does that not apply for Man United? Nottingham Forest, they're looking at Big Ange right now. Ange is failing to the floor. Do you think Marinakis will keep on watching that? No, he will sack him. It's that simple, guys. West Ham, look at West Ham. Graham Potter is gone. Rightfully so. 2 years now, 2 seasons, he has been failing. And we have Sir Jim Ratcliffe clearly openly saying, I will, he needs to demonstrate he's a good manager. Well, according to us fans, we watch this crap week in, week out. He is not doing anything to save this season. Unless some miracle he start changing his tactics, which he did against Sunderland. He did. Ruben Amorim actually did something against Sunderland. That is what, people, if he did not change, we would have lost that game. How did he do that? For one, he went and said, okay, this, if you watch the first half, right, we press Sunderland to the maximum level, making them make mistakes. That's how we scored the 2 goals. It was not by luck. It was how we were pressing, right? He was smart enough to say, okay, you know what? I really want to get all my points and my everything on the first half, because these players get tired in the second half. He made sure that high line was not non-existent for this game. The midfielders were coming back and helping the defenders. Sometimes you see Bruno Fernandes, he clashed actually with Senna Lemons. What was Bruno Fernandes doing there? Was the manager. The manager actually made them compact. We came out of that game, the midfield was not really a problem for that game, for once. He clearly switched something. Otherwise, we would have failed this season. We would have lost that game against Sunderland. So that's what I'm saying. Premier League says absolutely spot on that. It's acceptable with this manager. We want only newly promoted teams and relegated teams. That is another point as well. That is another point. Like, that's another point. Mr. X says I'm talking rubbish. What about Mr. X? Instead of just saying I'm talking rubbish, you need to let me know what rubbish am I talking about, right? I'm not saying anything crazy. I'm not saying anything crazy. So you need to elaborate on that instead of saying I'm talking rubbish. Like, we need to have a conversation, guys. I'm not afraid of whatever any fan says. You are entitled to your opinion. Now, the difference between your opinion and mine is I'm going to see if yours makes sense. Again, guys, I've said I'm not naive, and this will actually come out soon. I've said there are two things here. Is either Ruben Amorim keep on failing and get sacked soon, or he actually win games and actually make Sir Jim's dream come true. If he keeps on failing, Sir Jim will sack him immediately. Stop. Guys, don't believe the crap. I have given an example already on the fact that in the summer, before the summer started, he came out and said we don't have money to buy players. How many players did we get? Come on, man. Amir Sadri says De Ligt and Casemiro out. What do you mean out? I don't get it. De Ligt has been great for us. Like, ever since we signed him, he has had, like, this season, first of all, he has had one bad game. For the rest, he has been playing very well, actually putting his body on the line. So I don't know what you're talking about. Casemiro played a couple of games fairly well. Some games, yeah, the unnecessary yellow cards, I don't get it, but that's Casemiro. He needs to be, he's going to go this season, but there's nothing we can do now. You cannot tell, I mean, you cannot now out of a sudden don't play Casemiro just because. No, he is still very important for us. It just depends on the manager. He's literally putting Kobe Mainoo out and Xerxes out and keeping people like Ugarte, keep on playing them. It's pathetic. So, Premier League 200 says there are still people supporting Amorim. That is why he is saying that. Yes, of course. Of course, you have this match-going fans chanting his name after we lost the game against City. Guess what they did against Sunderland? It is a disgrace what type of fan base we have. It is a disgrace. And you are there sitting. I am watching. Guys, literally, this is no jokes. When you are watching the Champions League, right? And you think of our games we are playing, you will be like, oh my God, I miss this type of football. Like, literally. You see it by yourself and you actually say, if we have this type of players playing this Champions League, we will actually, with a competent manager, we will actually go somewhere. These other teams are not better than us. But because we have been down in the dumps for so long, we now believe our players are shit. And that is a problem right there. CRG says, welcome, by the way. Please, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Again, this is a new channel. I'm trying to do what I need to do to make sure that I give my 2 cents on what I think on Manchester United, please get me to 1,000 subscribers. I will always be here. This is a new channel. I decided to make my own channel because I'm tired of going on people's channel and they keep on playing me. You understand? So I decided to make my own channel and talk about Manchester United as a whole and anything possible. I go live sometimes, or sometimes I just do a recording and I put it on my channel. So check it out. I will be talking about the Kobe and the Xerxes situation in a separate video. So Sia G says, looks like INEOS maintaining their pride. They are not backing him because he's promising they just don't want to admit failure by sacking him after backing another manager after a failed season. See, you are spot on, Sia G. You are spot on. That is what I'm saying here. Of course, Sir Jim Ratcliffe will openly come out and say, oh, I'm backing this manager. Of course, he would do that. Do you think he will go on the business podcast and say, oh, nah, I don't fancy this manager. He needs to be sacked. No, he will never do that. He will never do that. That is a businessman who knows what he's doing. Guess what? When Ruben Amorim start failing the following game, which is Liverpool, there is no guarantee we will win that game, and there is also guarantee we might win the game or draw the game, right? But just in case we fail to beat Liverpool, guess what it will come up? This manager definitely, after 2-3 games, same way failing, he will be sacked. Make no mistake. So forget about what they are saying. And now this goes straight to what I was about to say about Sir Jim openly backing the Glazers. Guys, listen to me carefully. Again, you will not see what I'm saying or hear what I'm saying at any channel. No Manchester United channel or any outlet will say what I'm about to say right now. Again, guys, I know about these corporations, how they work, right? A lot of political languages, they use a lot of political language to make you believe something that is non-existent. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is still trying to buy Manchester United as a whole. He has a percentage right now, and he has bought half, well, 1/3 of the Manchester United shares. He has shares, right? If I'm in business with you, for example, Premier League 200, or let me say AG or Sima, right? I'm in business with you, right? And I get invited to another podcast. You know, they are talking about businesses and how my business is being run by, you know, this set company. And they ask me about you, Sima, for example, right? Like, listen, what do you think of, you know, us working together and how, you know, things have been? Because Man United, for example, or set company has been failing, and, you know, what are you guys doing to fix it? As a businessman, I will not come out and say, oh, Sima is, you know, he actually, before I bought the club from him, or, you know, before I bought the club from him, you know, yeah, the club was really failing, and, you know, he was not really investing in the club. Rats were running around, roof leaking, you know. I came in and I tried to fix one or two things. No, I will never do that. As a businessman, Sir Jim Ratcliffe will never do that. Why do you think Sir Jim Ratcliffe will actually openly back the Glazers? He is in business with them. So he will actually say, hey, listen, the Glazers are great people. You know, we get along well, and they actually care for this club. You know, look at what they have done previously. He will go, look at what he said. about the Glazers. It's rubbish. He wants to buy this Manchester United in full. That's what Sir Jim Ratcliffe said. So he will not go and sabotage all of that in the name of a podcast just to make the fans happy and say, oh, he's with us because he doesn't like the Glazers. No, that will never happen, people. That will never happen. What I just said right now, you will never see it. You will never hear this on any Manchester United channel because everybody's running their agendas and saying, oh, all of them, they are in bed together. I hate the Glazers. I hate INEOS. Aha, I told you. That is what you will see in most of these channels. But they will not actually read. That is the problem I have with Manchester United fans. They don't read. They don't read. You're supposed to read and sift out the bullshit and understand what they are saying to get it. Sir Jimmy is not stupid. He will not go and sabotage his business with the Glazers in the name of being right. It will never happen, people. Sergi said, I've made peace with the fact that INEOS are in business with the Glazers. It's just life. We can't control what hurts me. I can't control what hurts me. Is the fact that they are screwing us up on the pitch and they set us back by years. That is right. You are right, Sia. You're right. Here is the thing. We cannot be disingenuous about INEOS. Ever since they got in, guess what has changed? The facilities Cristiano Ronaldo was talking about, the old facilities Cristiano Ronaldo was talking about, which every single outlet fans cursed him about, has been changed. We saw the videos. They are now trying to build a new pitch, a new football pitch for Manchester United. Right? We saw the prototypes they brought out. They have invested in the women's team, invested heavily on the men's team, and now it just came out. They are now looking at the under-16s and the youth academy to upgrade that. You see what I'm saying? Actually, they have three advertisements going on that supports Manchester United. Coca-Cola, Snapdragon, and I keep forgetting the other one. 3 sponsorships for Man United. So they have done good things, and not only that, they are buying good top players for Manchester United. Everybody wanted Brian Mbeumo. Everybody was looking at Cunha. Sesko, Arsenal wanted to buy Sesko. Newcastle wanted to buy Sesko. A lot of teams were looking at Sesko. Like they have gone out there and actually buy good players. And in January, we are looking at Baleba. Forget the Baleba form. Baleba is doing all of that just to get out of there. He wants to play for Man United. I'm a Cameroonian. I know that. Unless something else goes wrong, he wants to play for Man United. So that is where I will actually give INEOS praises. They have done all of that, right? But again, like I said, Sir Jim Ratcliffe will not come out and seriously sabotage his business with the Glazers in the name of, oh, I'm with the fans and I understand what the fans think. And no, he's a businessman first. Despite what you believe or don't believe, he's a businessman first. Of course, he's going to openly come out and say that. Right? So, CRG says, thank you, by the way. Thank you for everybody who has been communicating and letting me see, their reactions and how they feel. Let me know down the comments, guys, what you think and what you feel about, Sir Jim Ratcliffe openly backing Ruben Amorim and the Glazers. There's a play behind here. But anyways, CRG says, and our spineless fan base is letting this happen, bro. English football needs ultras to maintain standards like AC Milan and Madrid fans. Facts. I have made countless videos on my TikTok and on YouTube Shorts talking about our fan base. We are a problem. We are literally the bazooka shooting our feet. We are literally the gun shooting our feet. Like, I just don't understand our fan base sometimes, because we say one thing and then we see the other thing. Like, we literally just come out of like just rage bait for no reason. Again, guys, this is what I'm saying. What I am saying on this channel, I can guarantee you, again, before making this live, right, I quickly just scroll down on Twitter just to see what was going on. I saw a lot of crazy things. Sky Sports were talking about it. A lot of fans going crazy. And I think I saw, was it Side TV? For those of you who know, Side TV, I've been watching him as well. They are having Mandem talks right now. They are going crazy. I'm sitting there I'm like, are you guys serious right now? No one person has actually come out and mentioned the fact that Sir Jim is lying, because they have an agenda. Everybody who don't like the Glazers, or no, not the Glazers, everybody don't like the Glazers, by the way. That's the only thing we are united about. I'm talking about INEOS. Everybody who don't like INEOS is now coming out and saying, I told you INEOS were bad. I told you. Pointing fingers. Guys, of course, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, I've just given you guys so many examples. Sir Jim Ratcliffe will actually back this manager. I am saying it, guys. Of course, he would do that, not to sabotage the long-term business coming up. Imagine he goes on a podcast and say, oh, actually, I don't like the Glazers, what they did. Look at how they brought the slam them for no, like, give the... Do you think right now any business going on with the Glazers will ever work? No. You actually have the following day see Sir Jim saying, you know what, I'm selling back my shares for the club, because he has gone out there and actually say what is right according to the fans. He will never do that. Guys, I work in corporate as well. There are terms, there are ways of communications. Business does not involve emotions. Sometimes it does, some majority of the times it doesn't. And you have to be ruthless on what you're doing. Be smart, plan long term. That's how this works. So, anyways, Premier League 200 says, what hurts me is people still singing Ruben Amorim songs. That is the bullshit I have seen in this fan base. We lost against Manchester City. Again, I live in Belgium, guys. We lost against Manchester City, beaten 3-0. I'm watching the game. I'm hearing fans singing Ruben Amorim's song. Oh my God, man. Like, it is already difficult as a fan to watch us lose games. It is already difficult as a fan to watch us lose games. And then you have Manchester United fans coming out and still singing the Ruben Amorim songs and cheering them and clapping them. When are we going to have standards like Real Madrid, like Sergi says, AC Milan, all those Spanish teams that don't tolerate all of this bullshit? They don't. They even get on the pitch to prove their point. They don't. Marinak is from Nottingham Forest. He is not tolerating none of that. Big Ange, keep going the way he's going. He will be sacked by tomorrow. Oh my God, man. And we are here keeping Ruben Amorim saying, oh, I'm going to give him three years. No, he will not. I'm telling you guys, because I have seen this before. He does not want, he is saying that because he doesn't want to look like a failure, because previously they hesitated to sack Eric Ten Hag. And this one will be a massive failure under, I think, Omar Barada, I think. I don't know who brought Amorim in. One of them will be sacked, or one of them will be seen as a massive failure if Ruben Amorim gets sacked. This is their first appointment, so obviously they're going to give him time. But if we keep failing, there's no time. I guarantee you wake up the next day, Ruben Amorim is sacked. I can tell you that. We lost 3 games on a bounce right now. Ruben Amorim will be sacked. Forget about all of this business. Sieve through the bullshit, guys. I'm telling you, after this video, go and watch other Manchester United video content. None of them will bring up one of these things I'm saying. None of them will actually say what I'm saying right now. It's because everybody have their agendas already and they are getting angry for no reason. I am pissed because this manager is the worst manager we have ever seen. And the fact that, you know, we keep prolonging time is going to get us in trouble if we do not sack this manager. It's salvageable now, but we still have to give him time just to see. The next international break, Ruben Amorim is make or break. He will sack himself. Watch. Even if we get spanked 10-0 versus Liverpool, song will be sung. This manager is safe, guys. I'm starting to feel numb about my football club. Listen to me. I don't like that. Is too far. 10-0 is too far. We already had 7-0, but because Eric Ten Hag won 2 trophies, you know, at least he had the leg to stand on. This man does not have anything to stand on. There is no excuse on this earth you can actually bring right now other than, oh, he has won this how many games and he has won us a trophy. There is no excuse right now. I know it is devastating, and it is we are down in the dumps right now, right? Believe me, guys, don't listen to the bullshit. Like, literally weed out the noise, select the noise, and actually know the only way you can console yourself, CRG and Premier League 200. Listen, the only way you can console yourself right now is there are 2 things. And that is where I am right now, right? I was getting angry every single game. Like, you can, I'm watching a game, I'm like, why are we having a high line there? Why is our midfield open there? What? I was literally angry. I came to a conclusion. Before we played Spurs in the Europa League, before we played them, right? I was the first to come out to say, sack this manager. I've seen enough. His fundamentals shows me, even with new players, we will not improve. Guess what? We have new players, and none of them are improving, except Mason Mount, who was here and knows how to play the system because he played it at Chelsea. That's the only player that knows how to play the system. So that's what I'm saying, guys. That is what I'm saying. Seaji says, Clovis, bro, the funny thing is that if in your sack I'm bringing Oliver Glasner within 24 hours, we would easily forget about what happened. Is let's be honest, us football fans are very easy to please. Bro, all of us, including myself sitting here, we are fickle. That is a fan. If you don't watch what you love with emotions, right? What's the point of supporting this club? There's no point being a fan if you don't actually support it with emotions and believe in your team. That is what makes you a fan, right? But Oliver Glasner, for example, will actually get us even closer to top 4 or top 5. I can tell you that. We all thought we saw the worst from Eric Ten Hag. All right? Guess what? This is the lowest, in fact, the rock bottom we are talking about, right, is beyond rocks right now. It has passed rocks and is hitting somewhere that I don't even know. That's how far back Ruben Amorim has taken us. We have broken a record that was existing since World War II. Ruben Amorim came and broke that record immediately. A record we never thought we would ever see in our lives. Letting teams come 4 times against Manchester United and beat us. If the first time, this is what Eric Ten Hag did. The first time a team comes and beat us, for example, say Spurs, right? Beat us the first time. Comes the second time, Eric Ten Hag will do everything in his power to win the second time. You know why? Because he says, I've learned what they have done. I'm not going to repeat the same thing and try something else and try to win. If we don't win the third time, he's winning. Simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as that. But this manager is letting Spurs beat us 4 times. He has not learned anything from those 4 times we played Spurs. He has not changed anything. He played the same way the 4 times. So you can actually see where this is going. Guys, it's normal. It's okay. Let's accept the fact that this manager will be sacked soon and we will get another manager till a new manager gets us going. If we can at least see a style of play and some goals with it, I'm looking at the type of players we have, guys. They are good players. We have players that at this point teams are supposed to be looking at us saying, shit, oh shit, being afraid. Eric Ten Hag made Old Trafford a fortress with players that are not even better than these ones we have now. He did not have Brian Mbumo and Cunha there, or Sesko there. He had Marcus Rashford, Elanga at some point, Garnacho, Rasmus Højlund, he brought in. He won trophies with these players. He made Old Trafford a fortress. Yet, we want to back this manager for what? What has he shown you guys? Like, come on. It is cap. What we are seeing right now. Absolutely cap. Don't let this Jim thing keep roaming up. This is what this whole international break has started now. Literally, we were quiet in the shadows, won our game, absolutely quiet. This week was supposed to be about Liverpool being cooked the whole 2 weeks. But guess what? We are coming out now talking about this bullshit. Because every journalist out there is asking Sir Jim everywhere he goes, sack the manager, sack the manager, sack the manager. He got fed up and said, you know what? I'm not sacking him. I'll keep him. He needs to demonstrate and show why he's a good manager. Cool. But then when he started losing games and players giving up, guess what? If players don't play your system and we keep on losing, you have no leg to stand on. It's either you resign or you get sacked. So I don't know why people keep making this thing as it's not that difficult. When Erik Ten Hag got sacked, how did he get sacked? It got to the point where the players literally, like that day, I was seeing everything. One, there was a hurdle before we played that game, right? Before we played that game, there was a hurdle. And I could hear the players literally saying, they gave up the players. They gave up that game. They wanted Erik Ten Hag sacked. Dalot literally missed a glaring, an open goal. He kicked it wide. That was not a coincidence. That was not Dalot being shit. By then, he was playing well. Now, he looks out of himself. He cannot play. Guess what? The owners saw what was going on and said, nah, sack him. Now, nothing will change if we keep on accepting this crap. These owners are smart enough. These owners know what they are doing. Sir Jim is not stupid, guys. And this video I'm doing right now will be the proof of that. When it happens, I would like everybody to come back on this video and say, Clovis, you're right. Clovis, you're right. I've seen this cycle again and again and again, and I've seen the way INEOS operate to know they know what they're doing. Especially Sir Jim. He knows what he's doing. There's no bigger agenda behind here. That is, of course, he will never come out and say what he's thinking. He will just say what he wants you to hear. But at the back, if this was not true, do you think journalists will actually make up stories talking about, oh, we are looking at potential managers coming up? Gareth Southgate out of a sudden, which was just added on it, and Oliver Glasner, Xavi Hernandez, and who else? There was another person. As a list of managers, it's not coming out of nowhere. The club have actually briefed some of these journalists to come up with that. Which means there is an active search for a manager if things go sideways. So make no mistake. There's no pressure on Amorim, I mean to say. Yes, yeah, I get what you mean now. No. Of course, it looks like there's no pressure on Amorim, but that's not the truth. There is pressure. Us, the fans, we are giving this man pressure. So, if you think, because he came out and blamed the media of the fact that, the media is the reason why the players are not playing well, they are listening to the media, which is bullshit, by the way. If you are giving the media too much power, and then guess what? Nobody respects you. Your players don't respect you. It's bullshit. Yeah, I mean, forget it. See ya, there is pressure on Ruben Amorim. Massive pressure. He is just prolonging the inevitable. The inevitable is happening. It's gonna happen. Or he surprises us and if he wins 5 games in a row, which means United strand Frank, who cut his hair, the guy with the long hair, if he wins 5 games in a row, that means we are progressing. That means I have nothing, but I will actually come out, make a video and say, Ruben Amorim, I'm very sorry. I said this and I wanted you sacked. I will actually come out and say that. But I do not see no guarantee where we will win 1 game, lose 2 games. Win 1 game, lose 3 games. Win one. That is what will happen. We will keep going up and down, up and down. It hurts the business. And guess what? If we do not get into Champions League again this season, we lost a lot of money. Talk less of the Europa League. Talk less of the FA Cup. And our position in the league as well. We will lose a lot of money. And guess what will happen the following summer? The players will travel out again to Hong Kong, travel to Asia, travel to all these crazy places, and now Saudi. And now Saudi. To gather a lot of money, sponsorships, for us to be able to have money. That's the crazy things that will be happening. Because this manager is too stuck in his ways and believe he's the, this is what I mean. Ruben Amorim is the guy, is a perfect wingman. If you need a wingman, Ruben Amorim is the perfect guy. He knows how to talk his way out of trouble. He knows how to talk his way out of people's head. He will make you believe, oh my God, he knows what he's talking about. Ruben Amorim, every single presser, he comes out and say the things that you and I know. And you will sit there and say, oh, you know what? He is saying precisely what I'm thinking. He's one of us. But if you know that, why don't you change something if you already know that? He clearly came out and said he knew how Brentford were going to play. Yet, you still went out and played your way and did not cover the things you claim. You came out and claimed you knew. Oh God, my God, man. This is crazy. The fact that we are keeping this crazy guy. This is how Ruben Amorim is, guys. Listen 1 minute. This is how Ruben Amorim is. You know these American rappers, like, where before they used to show rappers when they're presenting their new single to the label, right? And they're playing, they sit on the table and they're playing the new song, the one that is to be released, and the label back them. The artist themselves, the artist will start, dancing, climbing on the table, and doing all sort of crazy things. That is Ruben Amorim. He is literally putting his nuts on the table. I'm sorry to say this. He is literally putting his nuts on the table, and every single person is massaging it. And nobody is questioning him. His back staff cannot question Ruben Amorim. The people he came with, his backroom staff, are not questioning Ruben Amorim. I'm older than their backroom staff, actually. Some of them, I'm older than them. Ruben Amorim just turned 40. He's not that old. Very young. Very young. Nobody's questioning Ruben Amorim. You understand? Us, the fans, are killing ourselves and getting angry for no reason. But guess what? Time is everything. There's no need coming out every single video or every single game saying sack this guy, sack this guy. No. I'm a grown-ass man. I cannot do that. But I've already made my videos explaining why I want this man sacked. He's not good enough. Sayaji says, thank you guys so much. I keep begging. Thank you guys so much for putting in these chats, for real. It makes this stream lively and it keep on going. Please share this video, like, share, and subscribe. It helps a lot. More people come and we can have a discussion as a united family. Please. Sayaji says the only way Ruben Amorim can win me over is if we qualify for top 4, not top 5, top 4, bro. And the FA Cup, that's the only way to make up for the pain and the banter I've went through in my group chats. Bro, I wait, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this shirt? I cannot wear this shirt and go out right now. I cannot wear this shirt again till we actually sit in a good position in the Premier League. That's how bad it has gone for me too. I'm sitting watching the game. I'm seeing a lot of friends sending me videos, sending me memes, sending me all type of things. My WhatsApp is going crazy. My Instagram, I have people messaging me. If I'm not responding, they message me on Instagram. It's crazy. It is crazy. It's not only you, bro. As it's hanging there, I am not wearing it. I already made a video talking about I need to see consistency before I wear it back. Which I'm planning to get more of these shirts, by the way. But I cannot do that right now because, one, the Glazers and INEOS, they're moving crazy. And not only that, my manager is moving crazy. So it's not only you. The amount of banter I have received, I cannot even wear even that shirt. Immediately, people look at me and start laughing. That's how bad this is. And I live in Belgium. Guys. Talking about top 4 and top 4, not top 5, and the FA Cup. Say G. Our first attempt of a Carabao Cup, we lost on penalties. Well, we lost massively. Look at the way we even played before. How can you be drawing against Grimsby to the point where you're playing penalties? It's beyond me. We lost in our first attempt. What makes you think the FA Cup is winnable? At least with everything hack, we saw signs. We saw the route to some cups. We had belief. You feel me? We had belief. Right now, it's not even possible. So I don't know about like top 4 is possible. If we sack this manager, it's possible. Or this manager actually surprises everybody and we win games. Again, I'm fair with my argument. So Premier League says United strand never cut his hair with Amorim in charge. He just celebrated his 1 year of keeping his hair unshaved. Do you know how crazy that is? Eric Ten Hag won 5 games in a row, actually. He won 5 games in a row. Won Premier League manager of the month. Ruben Amorim cannot even do that. So, G says he puts his... the iPad kids and I'm 19 saying this. Yeah, listen. Ruben Amorim is taking a piss for real. He is literally taking a piss. Like, he is saying anything and, and the fan base is just sitting there just saying, okay, what. It has gotten to the point where I don't want to even hear him speak. That's how bad this is. He says a lot of nonsense. And I'm just sitting there saying, if you are saying all of this, why is it that when you go on the pitch, it's not even that the players make mistakes, because the players have a percentage of blame as well, right? It's not only the manager and, as some people put it. No, the players have some blame. But if you look at the way we concede goals and the certain things that happens, you can clearly see that it's systematic. Harry Maguire should not be playing in 2025 as a starter. He should be coming off the bench, giving him peanut time and minutes. How are you starting Harry Maguire on a playing him on a high line, knowing very well he cannot run, but then you are not playing Kobe Mainoo because he cannot run. Make that make sense to me, guys. Harry Maguire cannot run, and you're playing a very high line, playing Matthias de Ligt out of his position, and then making and Luke Shaw as well, and then benching Kobe Mainoo and Xerxes because you think they cannot run and you don't even fancy them. Coming out in every single interview or every single presser they ask you questions about Kobe Mainoo, you are talking about, oh, he needs to be faster. He needs to be... Like, what type of bullshit is this? Oh my God. United Strand Banter. Baba has to be bankrupt by now. Bro, like, listen, his Baba is just sitting there watching like, God damn, I just lost a customer. Like, it's crazy. The guy literally celebrated 1 year of not shaving his hair. At this point, companies are now literally, companies are now offering their products, hair products, for the guy to at least wash it and try to, make it a little bit smaller and softer. But as soon as it start drying off and he start combing it, you see how big this is. And he keeps on going. I understand it is fun, and he knows what he's doing. It is fun. I really like it because it's comedy and he knows, right? The unfortunate part here is it clearly shows how Manchester United have fallen very far. He cannot even shave his hair as he stands. Again, as bad as Erik ten Hag was, he won 5 games in a row. We saw that. He won trophies. He actually was one time manager of the month. Like, he improved players, making Marcus Rashford score 30 goals. This man cannot even get 2 wins to save his life. And we are here saying, oh no, this and that. No, this man has no excuses at this point. Anyways, Premier League 200. Nice to meet you, bro. It was fun, really. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Again, when I drop a video, you see it. I'm always fair with my opinions. It's not about being negative or no. I'm a happy fan. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm saying. All right. I'll keep on making videos and just, keep it balanced as I can. But as well, I'm a human being. I will also always give my opinion as I see it. So thank you so much, for coming to the show. Let's keep it going. CRG says, imagine being Joshua Xerxes and watching Harry Maguire getting subbed on as an emergency striker when you are available. Xerxes is such a professional, bro. I would have crashed out and pull a Sancho. That's what I'm saying. Xerxes got booed under this manager. And guess what? He's not even seeing the pitch as he stands. And he's keeping it very professional as he stands. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Like, it is crazy what is going on. Xerxes, like, he is sitting there. And, I mean, he wants to go out on loan or even be sold because he's not seeing any chance of winning here. When do you think he's going to play? We are in no competition, and the FA Cup starts after January. I think February or something. And even in the FA Cup, there's no guarantee Xerxes will play. There's no guarantee. Like, Kobe is getting peanut minutes. He is getting, just do it. That's what he's getting. Ugarte is playing. Harry Maguire is now coming on as a super sub striker to win us games instead of an actual striker or actual forward. Every single game he subs on defenders to win us games. It's crazy. I've never seen that. It's weird and it's unbelievable. Again, this is just buying time. Winning against Sunderland would not help this guy. And if you guys think Sir Jim will not sack him, watch and see. It will happen. So people, thank you guys so much for tuning up to Clovis TV. I'm gonna be exiting the chat right now. I'm gonna be I have other things I need to take care of. I'll be dropping the Kobe Mainu the Xerxes video tomorrow as well. Stay tuned, people. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Those of you are watching this video after the effect will really help grow this channel. Please get me to 1,000. My first milestone coming soon, so please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Again, I keep everything balanced about Manchester United. Love the club and the craziness going on at the club. Again, if you are watching this video after the effect, you will not see what I just said at any channel. No channel will actually say this is cap. Sir Jim is capping, and the reason being he came out and lied to us that we are broke, we don't have money, but then went out in the summer and spent like crazy. So believe all you want, but the truth is, if Ruben Amorim keeps on failing, he will sack him immediately. You heard it here first. Anyways, people, peace. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Really, I appreciate guys. Peace.